Hello, my friends. Welcome back in. It's episode 9. If you're 9 episodes into the series and enjoying it, hit the like button over there. You notice the bank balance is not looking too hot. And I don't know how our current spending has now gone back up. We must have a transfer where it's adjusted the budget or something like that. We'll figure it out here in a little bit. I did want to say, if you happen to be a YouTube member or a patron that's at the $10 a month or higher level, if you could check both the community page and the Patreon page, I am working on the next experiment where we're going to do managers rather than kids. And if you have preferences that you would like to throw into that experiment, if you've been selected, please go check those out. And if you're not, a member, YouTube member or a patron, you might check out the links in the description below. It's a way to support the channel and say, hey man, I like your content. Otherwise, just keep watching, hit the like button, share it, comment, all that stuff. Now, so remember how I said I didn't think we were going to get much out of those games against like the likes of Bordeaux and I think it was Lille and whatever? Well, Tarim Mofi had other ideas. I just want to point that out. Ooh, garage door. So we've really hit our form. Or Mofi has. Tarim has. And it's not been like we've blown them out. The most surprising, obviously, is the 3-1 win against Lille. And we scored 2 goals in the first half. We went in 2-0, scored a third, kind of like put it away. Mofi gets his brace. They like peel one back in the 82nd minute after we'd subbed on Enzo Lafi, Eric, and Serdar Dursun. But yeah, to say I was a tad bit surprised would be quite the understatement. And I want to just show you. Okay, I don't know if I've broken something in FM because I can't. It says full match details are not available for this fixture. Why? Like, is it because like every time I get to where I'm going to record a new episode, I have a new save file where I title it, episode 9? Why else wouldn't I be able to see? That's really weird. So just to show you, look at those stats. Oh my gosh. You notice Nardi down there on a 7.7? Is that a new bug? Like, did some patch get rolled out for FM? Now, I don't know. But we can see the match stats and all that. 18 shots, 6 on target to 2 shots, 1 on target with an XG of 1.46 to 0.47. And we get the goal. The average rating's pretty close, but like, again, it was one of those things where we scored right at the very, very end of the game, and the whole, like, every other highlight was just us getting battered, right? And I was just a tad bit surprised. I'm very confused why I can't click those. I have to click down here, but whatever. I'll show you Lille as well. Nardi only on a 6.7 in this one. And we also lost Sauer. He's, I think, might be done for the season. Yeah, Dave, we'll catch you up. But again, from a match stat standpoint, pretty even game, right, against Lille. So I don't know if they like took us a little, like, oh, they're down there, right? Like, I don't know about the squads. Even on shots, we had 1 more on target. They had a better expected goals. They had the same clear cut chances and half chances as us, same long shots, but our possession was much better, and our average rating a 6.55 to a 7.14. It was pretty nice. It was one of those things where I was like, oh no, people are going to leave comments and be like, oh, you've been save scumming. Because I was like, we are in a bind at the end of last episode. I'm like, let's get through all the pain because we're probably going to be in the bottom 2, based on these games, and come back to take on Strasbourg. So instead, my friends, we find ourselves, now we're not out of it yet, right? We are 2 points from the relegation playoffs and 5 points from straight relegation. So we're not by any means safe. There are, 4 games left. So today we're doing Strasbourg and Stade Rennais. Why does it say on the badge, Stade Rennais? Rennais? It's Rennais, right? And then here it says Rennais. What? Why? Why, French? Why? So yeah, we've lost Pape Sauer, our best left back, to a damaged Achilles tendon. He's out through the summer, essentially, right? Like, he's not going to be back until next fall. His agility's gone down. I love that even with that, his strength and acceleration have somehow gone up. That seems unrealistic. And then we have Salmer out with suspension for yellow card accumulation. So that was kind of the difference there. I have trialed a guy, Noble Okello, which is a fantastic name. And he might be pretty good long-term as an investment. So we're going to, play him in some second team and under 19 games and all that kind of stuff to see if we can get a clearer view of his potential ability. But he looks like a player we might just pick up on a free, as you do. So with the injury to Salmer, Chalaba also has a knock, a pulled thigh, so he's out for 1 to 3 days, and we have a game today. So that's kind of decimated our back line here a little bit. So instead, we come into this game with Legoff. Again, good left back. His potential's dropped a little bit, I guess, in comparison to the rest of the squad. And Jeremy Morel, who hasn't really played since we took over. For, I think, good reason. And is kind of falling apart physically because he's 37. But he is left-footed, and he can play the role. We also have Laporte, who's not played well. We have Paul, who's actually all right. But, also a loanee. So this is how we're lining up to take on Strasbourg today. Can we get it over the line? It's like we have a little bit of a buffer now, and then we got some suspensions and some injuries and all that kind of stuff. Can we hold on against Strasbourg are now below us. They were above us, I think, in the last episode. Oh, let me show you this other thing. So you notice this is 8 or 9 days in the past. So I saved this as a separate save file because I just think this is hilarious. Okay, the relegation scrap approaches final battle. Oh, who all's involved? Half of the table? I guess that's Ligue 1 for you, right? All the way from 10th down to 20th, right, is at risk, theoretically. And I can see why, right? At this point in the save, right, there's not a whole lot of difference. I mean, you got 8 points between the playoffs and 10th. You get 9 points between straight relegation. That's only 3 wins. If everybody else, obviously I know that can't happen, but if you're Brest and you lose all your games, you're not guaranteed to be safe. But I just thought that was hilarious because I don't think I've ever seen a relegation scrap, run-in screen so busy as this. So again, when you look at our games, right, we've already played Monaco and somehow won that game. 16th, 19th, 3rd, 17th. I think if we don't make it, that's on us, clearly. But again, we drew with 20th Dijon FCO the other day. So let's go play some games. All right, here we go. We take on Strasbourg, who are below us. Angers, who are the second closest team. They're in that relegation spot. Takes on, I think, 3rd place, Lyon today. So this is a massive opportunity for us to do some. I mean, Len has already played and drawn, so that's also useful. But a win today is so huge. It's yet another relegation 6-pointer. I know I titled episode 7 or 8 when we played Saint Etienne as a relegation 6-pointer because it was at the time. Lovely! Eric, I don't have time. Mofi gets the assist. Mofi, this is one of those things that's kind of unfortunate. If we go someplace else, I don't know if we're going to go someplace else that can afford to take Mofi, but I'd love to. I think we've discovered our player, that player that you'd love to just snag and bring with you everywhere you go. Although, granted, he's probably not going to go every 6 months someplace, but unbelievable form for the striker. I'm just saying. Assisting here, goals there, unreal. That moves us up to 12th. Holy guacamole. Again, it's not, oh dear, it's nervy at the back, but we get it away. What's up? We kind of got the ball caught in his feet. Mofi is trying to draw some defenders. Wissa's got the right back theoretically with him. Lots of people in the box now. He says, I don't care, I'm going to dribble, take a shot. That was useless. Fan-freaking-tastic. Don't you just love when they do that? You just love it. They're playing slightly better than us. Possession's pretty even. They've just had more on-target shots. I guess the expected goals are not that different. I'm going to demand more here at the end of the half. Our right back has picked up a yellow. He's got the ball now. We would like him to not get sent off. Oh, okay. He kind of got tackled. Oh, I thought that was just going to be a rifled shot into the top corner from Boyga, but it wasn't. So, instead it goes over. Right back's on a yellow on a 6.5. Okay, Badu playing well there in that ball-winning midfielder. Okay, they are kind of... I mean, they got more shots. Their quality of shots must not be as high as ours because, right, like we have 2 on target with a .43 or 5 in general versus their 8 in general. But again, still not great, right? That they're playing pretty well. Things going well. I think you're capable of playing even better. Don't get sent off. Oh goodness, I do want a big. I know this is, some people are like, why do you show the team talks? And it's like, because it's could like save our bacon. I'm gonna risk. He's already pleased. Everybody else, I'm gonna say I'm very happy. Yes, Eric, come on, Eric, do something, son. And we extended the loans, I believe, of both. That was what some of the transfer, like the wage budget having to change and all that kind of stuff was because we extended Chalaba. We're paying $27.5 grand a month plus his wages. Oh, it was laid off, but Wissa takes his time. Oh, dearie me, I thought he was gonna. And then Graviol has also been extended. I think we're paying just his wages, so I want to make sure. Again, I'm still reading your comments. Some people say stay a year. Some people say in the summer go apply for higher level jobs, like, you know, in the Spanish leagues or something like that. League, not leagues, not in the second division. But kind of keeping an eye on, if we stayed, we also want to make sure we've got like a squad, right? So kind of doing a little bit of both here, and not leaving them in a bad spot. Our right back has gone down 0.4. Oh, it falls to the center back. Oh, I thought he was gonna company it and just smack it home there, but he hath not, as you were. I think I'm gonna take our right back off. I always like to give guys a chance, right? Come into the second half, give them 10-15 minutes, but you've gone backwards. Oh, cheeky little pass from Moncondui. I love that name. Oh, into space. Eric held his line, plays it, doesn't play back. Waits till his man runs next to him. Now he rifles it over. It falls. That was, I don't know how intentional that whole thing was, but we will not complain, and we will use this as an opportunity to make this, oh, he just, let's see what his rating is. I just, the yellow makes me nervous in a relegation battle game. Okay, Wissa's part was definitely intentional. Okay, I just don't know the stuff on the wing, how intentional that part was, but, it's only a 6.5. I don't know. It just makes Auberge. Come on, I trust you, son. Thank you. Thanks for the assist, or the assist of the assist, the MLS assist. But let's not press our luck here. We got a 2-0 lead. Anybody we would like to take off here? I keep forgetting we have 4 more subs. They're playing pretty well. I do think, again, Muffy's been in incredible form, but I would hate for him to get injured here at the end. So we're gonna ease some subs in, break up the you know, the momentum of the game. We're at home. We've got the lead. This is massive if we can hold on here and not, you know, if we sub Mofi off and that causes us to draw or lose, I'm gonna be pretty upset. Oh dear. Oh, it was a sitter, mate. A sitter, I think you could argue. Alright, Eric on the wing. Set piece! Back post! It falls! Morel! He can't get it to the second bite of the cherry. They clear it. Good attempt, though. Good attempt. Let's take 7.9. He is on fire. We're going to take Wissa off and bring on Gribbich. I can't remember what you do. I cannot remember him. Is he right-footed? He's left-footed. We'll make you a winger, even though you're just as good as the other, but you know, mix it up a little bit, if you will. And then he's been so important as well. We'll bring on Lafay. Looked inspired and motivated, Gribbich does. He wants a piece of this action. We are going to do a praise here at the 85th minute. You don't want to do it too early, and they take their foot off the gas, and then, you know, bad things happen when that happens, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more sub here. Since we've got an injury to our other... a knock, I should say, to our other really good center back, we'll bring on Paul. Hey, remember how we loaned you and said you're going to make a regular starter? That also has happened, is the manager has complained twice, and both times have said he's not been good enough. And he was like, oh yeah, fair. And then he came back like a week later, it's like, hey, why aren't you playing? And I'm like, didn't we talk about that? Pretty even game from a shot standpoint, but ours were better chances, clearly, and we finished them. So get in. Fan freaking tastic. We're not, like, you did what was needed of you today. I don't think that means we're safe, does it? Like, 12th seems pretty freaking good. Perfect way to do it, lads. Are we, did we just rescue the club? Or no. There should be 3 games left for us. They could get 9 points, which would be 45. Live math is fun, right? Like, we're not 100% safe, but, like, this could be it, y'all. Yes, let's praise it. Unbelievable, mate. Unbelievable. Okay, it doesn't say anything about us being safe. I'm gonna hop us forward to take on Stars Rona and see if we can seal the deal. It'd be great to do that before we take on Leon. I'm just saying. There it is. Get in. So Angers loses. Who else do we care about? Montpellier is in the midst of drawing currently. Fantastic with Monaco. I mean, not fantastic for us, but like, oh, kind of impressive. And then this is a big game. This they're probably, because there would only be 3 games left, 9 points available. They'd pretty much be sunk if they lose this game to Bordeaux. All right, I'm gonna hop us forward. All right, a win here means we can't be straight relegated. Now, if Strasbourg won and we won, there would still be a 5-point gap between us, and there's 2 games left. So we wouldn't be 100% safe. But we have to see what happens to the other games. It's only us and Stade Rennais and PSG and Nice. This is a massive game. I'm not going to waste your time with this. Let's go. All right, the only real change for us, now they're 3-1-1 in their last 5, is our right back that had the yellow also had a bruised knee. He could go, but we're going to play Auberger instead. Salmer is back from his suspension for yellow card accumulation, and Chalaba is back into the back line from his knock. This is a massive game. Oh, dearie me. We do not want to have to get a result against Lyon or go to the last game, which I think is Lens. RC Lens. 15 minutes, nothing happening except we have 70% possession. Okay. Okay, this is theirs. This is their throw-in. It's the right back side. Oh, no. Kamavinga. Going down the wing. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Right at the keeper. Second goal of the season. Flavian Tate. That's got to be Nardi down to a 6.6 at least. Of course, they asked me in the press conference, how important will Nardi be for you? And I'm like, of course, he's an outstanding player. I'm trying to, like, big my keeper up, and then he does that and falls over at his near post. And he's down to a 6.7, but somehow smiling. That doesn't seem great. He's not unhappy with that performance. I was going to demand more at like the 33rd minute, but instead we get a highlight. Salmer plays it back to Boigard, passes up to Salmer, Mofi. Oh, it's just over the bar. We need to come back from this. Liss is on a 6.4. Mofi's on a 6. None of the attacking third is doing anything except Boigard, who's on a 6.7. I thought he was going to get dispossessed there. He tries to cross, doesn't work. It's flicked out, and okay. Gravelon picks it up. Badu is there, plays it back to Chalaba. Chalaba's going to find a man. He's going to pick out a pass. It's Mofi over the top. Controls it. Puts it onto his right leg. Taps it home. 19th goal of the season, everyone. We needed that right before the half to come back. I would say, I don't know, dominating the game. This is our first shot on target. They've had 4, but possession we've dominated. A little, gotta love that from Mofi. Oh no, no, not like this. Oh dear. Ndicka that was a guy I think we looked at potentially loaning, maybe? Or we scouted him. Stats not really looking great for us. We do have the better chance, but it's just because that one ball over the top and he's one-on-one with the keeper, right? They've had 4 shots on target. I'm gonna say I'm far from pleased. And just leave it. I'm not even gonna talk to Boygard because I feel like sometimes you go talk to that player like, hey, I believe in you. Then they get upset because it's like, well, you just told the team we were terrible. But it's like, well, you're not. But okay, they play it back out wide. Swings it in, kind of like we did. Oh, first time volley. Would have been a wonder goal. It isn't, though, and we recover. Auberge. Kind of runs up and then hesitates and then throws, but it's cleared. Lagoff gets it done to Wissa. Wissa is going to find Badu. We reset. That's fine. Maintain possession, boys. At bare minimum, we don't want to lose, but a win here. Oh. The taste of safety is just there, but we are away from home. They are fighting as well. Ooh, I don't know about that. Mofi, okay. Wissa. Oh, he's got the runner. Lagoff on attack. 25 swings it into Boygard. Go back out wide. Yes. Acres of space. Heck to acres if you're European, apparently. Heads it down. Sommer, who also, they don't want to extend his loan. I've already tried. They're going to give him a chance in the first team. And obviously, now I know that he's now a Leicester player. I didn't even know that, like, this is how ignorant I am sometimes of the French league. That's why I was kind of excited to come here. Heads it down, and Eric goes opposite post. The ball was headed towards near post. Keeper goes that way. It's a 2-1 lead early. Boygard's starting to tire out. If there was ever a game we don't care if they tire out, it is this one. Because we want to finish the job. Auberge's on a 6.6. I think we bring in fresh legs on the right side. Again, I do want to keep Minde's legs, or his match sharpness up, and it was just a bruised knee. I just didn't want to start him. So he comes in with a smile on his face. Eric picks up a yellow, has been outstanding, but we cannot afford to go down to 10. We'll bring on Lorient, I should say. Again, yellow's coming straight off. Badu also on a 6.7. Could have maybe put Auberge there. Oh, Boygard is getting knackered. Enzo Lafitte. I don't think we're bringing on Enzo. Not in this game. This game is too important. We're going to slide back to a DM and bring on Monconduit. And then we might... No, he's good as a DM. We're actually going to put him on defend because we did have Auberge here on defense, so we'll kind of really solidify the defensive posture here in the middle of the park. Our strategy, our tactic here is to push them to the outside anyway. I haven't even seen... Maybe you've seen there's been some updates of what's going on in the other games. I'm not even going to... I dare not praise the team. Okay, we'll take Morphe off at the very end. This is all about time wasting. Wissa's gonna come off as well, and we'll bring on Grbic. We'll even leave him as an inverted winger. 2 time wasting subs. They'll probably add on a little bit of time for it. My friends! Ooh, are we free? Best performance. How about a 7.6 coming off of that knock? Let's go find out. Oh, there's only been our game's the only one that's been played. Let me hop us forward. Oh, you've delivered some great results lately with your distinctive brand of football, leading some pundits to herald the rise of gaming ball. Is playing this way important to you? Is a 4-2-3-1 with a slower tempo and usually more inverted wingers and pushing them outside really, and long throws from the keeper gaming ball? I mean, is that really like that unique? Is it? I think we gotta be. So we're 47 points. I still can't believe we beat Monaco and Bordeaux and the other team. Lille? Yes. All the plaudits, all the tactical. I want to know what happens on these games. Strasbourg takes on Montpellier. That's a relegation 6-pointer. Lens against Angers. That's a massive game. Those are probably the most important. Bordeaux taking on Metz. Oh, they might get pulled in. I mean, we're 9th place. I just want to point that out. Just temporarily, we're in 9th place. We could, if Nantes loses to Lyon, and we win our last 2 games, we could end up in a continental competition, which would have, I mean, that's got to do something for our reputation, right? From the brink of relegation in January to somewhere in a continental spot, that just seems insane, doesn't it? I mean, really, y'all. Let's go. I'm leaving it recording. Okay, what happens? Okay, it's 17:15. What is that? 5:15? Have the games started or enough of the games finished that we are going to be paying out bonuses for not being relegated? Oh, help. Well, hello, lovely. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do until full knowledge on that guy. Come back over here. Hello? Hello? What is with this team? They beat Lille again. Or what is up with Lille? Or maybe Lille is rotated because they're not going to be able to catch PSG and they're safe. So maybe that's what that is. Bordeaux beats Metz. Lens draws with Angers. So Angers is now 10 points behind us. So we're clear of straight relegation. Strasbourg has not played Montpellier. But even if they win, they would have what? 42 points plus 6. Okay, so we're not. I guess that's a bonus for not getting straight relegated. Like, you could theoretically still get relegated, right? If you go through the playoffs. But Strasbourg loses. We are officially safe. We are 8. Okay, math. 8 points, 2 games, my friends. We are safe. We are safe. Now the question becomes. This guy looks okay. He's 20. The question becomes. Oh, that bank balance is looking pretty iffy. It's looking pretty iffy, y'all. I don't think I guess the only thing that could matter is, again, 50 points. There is a slim chance we could get into, what is this, the Europa League? Or is it the conference? Okay, 6th place would be the Conference League playoff. So I guess I'll bring you back. If we're still in the mix after the Lyon game, I'm not gonna come back for that. Which I guess the only way would be in the mix is if, like, we draw and these teams all lose. So, not thinking that's going to happen. But if we somehow win that game and we're in the mix, then I'll bring you back for the last game of the season against Lens, because that would be massive. And then, like, see if there's a playoff. Otherwise, we now have to decide how long we stay at this club. I did sign, I'll bring this up, right? We signed a contract until 2023 because I couldn't get them to lower it. My tactical knowledge has jumped up quite a bit. My reputation, I'm not sure. Is that increased a little, like a fuzz from like 2.5 stars? It's still the same. But we've done a good job. Do we stay on for a full year? Do we... the whole point of the save is to bounce around, but it's kind of hard to bounce around without really damaging your reputation. So I'm kind of stuck there. Hit the like button, leave a comment with your thoughts on that. And we'll see you next time. Unbelievable. Again, I cannot believe. Look at this run. Look at this run. The only team we lost to is Saint Etienne, and everyone else we have beaten. Now, some narrowly, but we have gotten the wins. And Terem Mofi, I mean, what is this guy doing in... I'm going to go look him up. What is he doing in reality? Because he is unbelievably good, and he also now wants a new contract. I don't really blame you, sir. We'll talk about that later. It's fine. Bye-bye.